When I tell my therapist I can romanticize my way out of anything, and they counter with the fact that it's a trauma response, I can't help but resent my English professor. For the first thing they taught me was that there was a greater meaning to everything, that the bird isn't just blue, but a metaphor for the author's sadness and longing to leave, while its cage is a metaphor for reasons it can't. The room it's kept in is just a metaphor for the author's mind, and the mess for how they deal with their relationship with their mother. I was taught from the beginning that subcontext is everything. I was graded on it, I theorized about it, and I built a house in it. So when the terrible things happen, it's all a part of character development. That this will all make sense in just a couple of chapters, and when the love interest leaves, they might just come back. But the problem with this logic is it isn't necessarily real. Because isn't it all just a form of projection in the name of academia, in the name of giving reason to the things that have no reason, that gave me an excuse to keep justifying how people treat me because there has to be some other meaning to the things they say or do? Or maybe the bird is just fucking blue, and maybe these people just don't actually like you. My name is Cierra, and I am made of slow Sunday mornings floating down the river in the peak of summer. I am late-night hockey games and the sound of skates to ice. I am skydiving sounds like a good idea, right? And crowd surfing isn't dangerous, right? I am made of late-night karaoke drives with my best friends and sometimes wishing I was dead. I am made of all the best intentions with no idea on how to use them. No manual to explain to me the difference between sympathy and empathy, so I find I am made of all of your problems too. I'm an emotional sponge that just so desperately needs to be wrung out. But I am made of, I'm only as good as how much I bring to the table. So yeah, I overcompensate, sure, but it's because I'm made of, I can love you enough for the both of us. I don't need much to be happy. I am someone who doesn't have a boundary when it comes to the people I love needing me, and you will never get close enough to know me, because then how could you love me? I am late night dance floors, and I'm a confessional. I am both saint and sinner, and I am every hope my parents had of giving me more than they ever did, and I'm what happens when they get up. Woo. This one isn't mine, it's Neil Hilborn, of course. From the book Our Numbered Days, it's called Here and Away. I've been hearing that the world is ending. I've heard it so much these days that I can either completely ignore it or never leave my house again. That is, if I actually left my house for things that don't directly enable me to keep my house. See, I've been thinking about driving nowhere. I've been thinking about becoming a box inside of a locked room, inside of a dark house, at the dark end of the street. I want to go until I'm gone. It takes so much less energy to not exist than it does to exist and get burned. I've been burned so much, I'm not me anymore. I'm a stupid puppet version of me. I've got strings that lead nowhere, nothing is pulling on me. I wish somebody would drag my hand out of hiding and sign my name on the dotted line. There are days when I cannot find the sun, even though it is right outside my goddamn window. When getting out of bed feels like the key in the doomsday machine, so on those days, this is what I tell myself. Whatever you are feeling right now, there is a mathematical certainty that somebody is feeling the exact same thing. This is not to say you aren't special. This is to say, thank God you aren't special. I too have kissed nobody goodnight. I've launched myself off tall places and hope no one has caught me. I've ended relationships because suddenly I was also exposed. But isolation is not safety, it is death. If no one knows you're alive, you aren't. If a tree falls in the forest and no one's around to hear it, it does make a sound, but then that sound is gone. I'm not saying you will find the meaning of life in other people. I'm saying that other people are the life to which you provide the meaning. See, we are wrong when we say, I think, therefore I am. The more we say it, the more it sounds like, I think, therefore I will be. We cannot think yourself into a full table. You cannot think and make walls and a roof appear around you. I have thought and thought myself into corners made of words and nightmares, and what it has gotten me but more thoughts. A currency that only buys more currency. So please, if you want to continue existing, do something. Learn to make clouds with only your breath. Build a house even if every wall leans to the left. Love it anyway, just like a season, just like a child. Love how much you hate yourself sometimes, because goddamn, at least there's still something to hate. It's so easy to think and keep thinking until you're the last person left on earth, until the entire world is no longer than the space between your bed and the light switch. But I hear the world is ending soon, and when we go, we're all gonna go, and I'll be a part of it.